What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening up a Pokemon 151 booster bundle that I was lucky enough to score from a card show this weekend. I was able to pull some trades off and take this home for a not too bad of a price. The Socratic Rips, and let's do this. Guys, I'm really excited to open this up if you can't tell. But yeah, these right now are crazy priced. You know, I was able to trade like a Misty Psyduck and like $10 for it, and I was like, you know what? I don't regret it. So, but I think he had it priced at like $75 or 80 bucks, something like that. And yeah, looking at it today, these are going up pretty quick. They're about the 85 to 95 buck range right now. So, thank you, Misty Psyduck, for helping me get this booster bundle. I appreciate it. If you were me, would you open it or keep this sealed? Because I'm going to be real with you guys. I really thought about it. But I don't get to open a lot of Pokemon 151. And I was like, you know what? I really want this booster bundle. I really want to open it up. You know, screw the sealed collection, right? Let's see what we can do, y'all. Let's see, was it worth trading that Misty Psyduck? And if you're wondering, I have 3 of them, so I'm not missing too much of it. Got a Diglett. You know, and let's be real, my heart is with the original 151 Pokemon. You know, that's who I started with. Charmander. Was Charmander your starting Pokemon? It was not mine. I'll definitely take this Arbok. Let's go. So we got one little hit right off the bat, but not enough to make back that money. But we will put this Arbok right there. And if you want to be a little smarty pants, you can be like, Arbok spells Cobra backwards. Let's see if we can get a hit, y'all. I had a friend who was on a crazy spree of ripping, like one for the Blooming Waters. And I don't feel like he opened a lot either, man. But he ended up getting like 3 of the Charizards. I'm like, dude, that's just wild to me. I'm like, save some for everybody else. And he got like 2 of the Charmanders, 2 of the Charmeleons. I'm like, dude, that's just wild. That's an awesome Bulbasaur. If you're wondering, Bulbasaur was my starter I picked. Because Bulbasaur is awesome. Growlithe. I love Growlithe too. He's such a good boy. Seaking. I don't care for you. Butterfree. Whatever. Lapras is awesome. Alright, guys. Let's see what we can do here. We got that gold dust. Bang! I will take this Squirtle. I've been looking for this card. I almost bought it the other day. I will definitely take it. It looks a little bit top heavy, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. I will definitely take that. And we got a Chansey. Let's go. Let me put this in a sleeve real quick. I will definitely take that. Yes, to get to trade a card that I already have 2 extra of. So I had 3 of them. Technically 4, because I bought the Japanese PSA 10 early on. For this, it's starting to work out, man. But is it all downhill from here? I don't know. Let's hope not. Maybe a Bulbasaur, not Bulbasaur. Actually, I'll take the Bulbasaur. But a Venusaur would be dope. A Blastoise. I don't know, guys. Why am I doing that? Sorry, I was a little enamored with the Squirtle over there. I'm like, oh man, that Squirtle looks awesome. Let's see what we can get. We got a Drowsy. Look at my boy Bulbasaur looking all proud. He's like, I just smashed some pizza. Articuno. Alright, nothing major there. We got 3 more packs, guys. As of right now, like, I'm pretty happy with what I got. Am I satisfied? No. But if this pack ended that way, I wouldn't be too disappointed. I know it doesn't equal out the same amount as the Misty Psyduck, but dude, that's an awesome looking card. One I don't have, and I just been hesitating on buying it. Let's see what we can do here, y'all. I mean, if you were able to get a booster bundle of this, would you actually open it? You know, I think if I got another one, let's say I was at a Pokemon machine or at a store and I randomly came across it, I'm pretty much opening every time because to me this set is just one of those sets that is just amazing. All right, nothing there. I might go on a limb and say it might be my favorite set. Definitely got to think about that a little bit deeper. You know, where do you place this among the Pokemon sets? Is it a set that you consider as, your favorite? Is it S tier, A tier? Let me know down in the comments, like, where do you put this set? I don't know, guys. I got to think about it. You know, obviously for nostalgic reasons, I put it pretty high. But if I take that out, I got to really think about that. Let's see what we have here, y'all. We got my boy Geodude, Jigglypuff, Staryu. My boy Charmander back again. Graveler, Arcanine, Kingler. Slowpoke just chilling, bro. He's like just living the dream. Looks like he's like in a lazy river without an inner tube, unless the inner tube's hiding under him. Alright, we got a Marowak. It's a good looking card. Alright, last pack magic, guys. Last pack. Can I get something awesome here? Let's see. If I had to pick a card to get other than the Charizard, I think I would want the Blastoids. But hey, I'm not going to be picky, y'all. Let's see what we can do here. Are y'all ready for this? Magikarp. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm a little nervous right now because I want something awesome, but the chance of me getting something is kind of slim. But that's a dope looking card. Dude, that Charmeleon is fire. No pun intended there, but it looks pretty awesome. And then a Vaporeon, which I love Vaporeon. I ain't gonna hate on it. But looking back, obviously the two best cards we have, we got that Arbok EX, and then we have the Squirtle. Was this worth me trading my Misty Psyduck in? Some would say probably not right now when it comes to value, but the way prices are going up on 151, this Squirtle can surpass that eventually, right? It's a great looking card personally, and I ain't gonna hate. I have 3 more of them. I have a Japanese PSA 10 of Misty Psyduck and 2 English ones, which I got to send a PSA as well. But I don't have this card, and I've been eyeing it up. So for me, it was worth it. I think it's a phenomenal card. And before y'all head out, would you, if you had a booster bundle, my bad, Pokemon 151, would you open it? And if so, what is the card you really want to pull from it? So with that said, guys, make sure to like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I finally made it past 250 subscribers and trying to hit that next milestone of 300. And eventually to 400, 500, all the way over 1,000. So, with that said, this is Socratic Rips. And me and my boy Squirtle will catch you in the next one. Peace.